So AHumbleSoul, man, we checking back in. Live from Atlanta, man. Got Curtis Snow in front of the camera. What section of the city we in right now, dog?
Hey, man, we on the west side, baby. Deep west side, you know what I mean? Where all the real action happens, you know what I mean? Okay. We in the middle of it right now. We off of Ashby. We around the corner from the Bluff, you know what I mean? Live and in person. We on the way to the Bluff right now.
For sure.
Yes, indeed.
Now, I want to ask you, I've heard the Bluff and I've heard Vine City. Is the Bluff within Vine City, or what's the difference between the two, dog? Or is there like any similarities?
Yeah, both of them totally different. Two different neighborhoods, but they just right across the street from each other. You know what I mean? I'm talking about when I say across the street, when you step on this side, you in the Bluff, and when you step on that side, you in Vine City. You know what I mean? And they were some real rivals back in the day, goddamn it. Motherfuckers from Vine City couldn't walk through the Bluff. Motherfuckers from the Bluff couldn't walk through Vine City. If they were going to school, they had to go all the way around. We went to school, we had to go all the way around. You know what I mean? But goddamn, they came to, you know what I mean, come together and goddamn it do time. And, you know what I mean? They became one, you know what I mean? The Bluff and Vine City. Yes, indeed.
That's crazy because I've heard you represent both.
Oh, yeah, I'm originally from Vine City. I just moved to the Bluff. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Okay. But no tension, like it wasn't no views as far as like you be jump aside, switch side.
To this day, motherfucker be with that. Why you from the Bluff? Or you abandoned Vine City, you know what I mean? But goddamn it, you know how it go, but I got love in both of them, you know what I mean? I got real love in both of them. Oh, sure. And I paid my way, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I can be straight. Yeah, man.
Curtis Snow, man. So on the west side, live from you said it's Ashby. This is not the Bluff.
No, this ain't the Bluff or Vine City. This Ashby right here.
Okay.
Come on this side.
Sure.
I'll be right back, man.
Yeah, fool. How I get a hold of my pants?
But was a portion of the film shot in this section though? Shot on the Bluff?
Yeah. I rode up a couple of these streets, you know what I mean, when I was doing a little filming, getting some B-roll, but I ain't shooting anything real heavy on this side, you know what I mean?
Pulling back up.
But yeah, I mostly shot like in a 10, 11 mile radius, you dig what I'm saying? The whole goddamn neighborhood. Yeah.
Man, so just taking us back to that time, bro, like before Snow on the Bluff came out, when I think about like Atlanta and specifically the west side, I was more so familiar with like the Bankhead. You hear about Bowen Homes because of the rappers that was coming out that area.
Yeah.
When you released that film, dog, I feel like you placed a spotlight on the Bluff on a worldwide level because I wasn't necessarily familiar, and I'm sure a lot of people around the world wasn't, but how was that for you, bro, like putting on for that section of the city, giving them a lens, you know?
Well, it was like they had done waited so long to goddamn be on certain, you know what I mean, levels with rap and all that there. So goddamn it, you know, every neighborhood had a group. So when I looked at it, I was like, okay, everybody rapping. Shit, let me try to switch it up one time. I had just got kicked out of a group that I was in, you know what I mean? So I was like, man, let me try something different. And goddamn, I grabbed the camera and just, you know, went to experiment. It started out as an experiment, like a joke, some shit we just bullshitting with. And that shit turned into, goddamn it, you know what I mean, serious business. But I didn't put my all into it, you know what I mean? And we didn't put no stress behind it. We just done it, you know what I mean? Because I was like, man, we put too much stress behind it or overthink the shit, it ain't gonna go right. We just gonna goddamn it do what we do, you know what I mean? And, you know, wasn't no actors in that movie. All them folk was real actors, you know what I'm saying? Every one of them folk was real, you know what I mean? There was some people who I knew from around the neighborhood, had fun with family, and half of them was, you know, just, you know, motherfuckers who I knew. But wasn't no actors. Ain't nobody went to school for no acting and no shit like that. You know what I mean? It was straight up raw.
Yeah. So hold on, let's take a step back. So before you even started filming, you was in a rap group?
Yeah, man. I was in a group called goddamn it, West Side Players. You know what I mean? It was like me and 6 other of my partners. But it was like an ego thing because everybody wanted to be the, you know what I mean? And it just didn't work out, man. And I was like, fuck that shit. I'm finna try something else. Because right around that time, I had done seen a couple rappers who had done jumped in the acting mood. And then I seen a couple actors who tried to rap, you know what I mean? And I was like, man, shit, let me try something. You know what I mean? Just trying something. Yeah.
Man, so, because I can honestly say, I remember you having some music in the actual film.
Yeah, yeah.
People still talk about, they'll leave like little lyrics in the comments and all of that. Then you put out like a mixtape with some on live mixtapes.
Yep, yep.
And you had the Ain't No Love in the Street. Or
Yep.
I think that's
You
the
Get
name
No
of the-
Love from the street. Yeah. That was a street hit, man.
So you was actually rapping and filming.
Yeah, yeah.
Rapping before you was filming.
Yeah.
But never actually took it serious.
Nah, I ain't never take it serious, man. I just, used to bullshit with it. I was like, really? I was too old to be a rapper by then. That's how I looked at it. But you ain't never too old. But I just was like, man, I'm too old to rap, you know what I mean? So goddamn, I'm just gonna let them folks have that, you know what I mean? But I had some hits that I came up with, you know what I mean? Some real street songs. That's how a lot of them sayings got out there, like, fuck 'em, we ball, we just steal, cake been baked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still saying them saying to this day.
Man.
Straight up.
Especially that fucking we ball. I remember
my
B.o.B. I think B.o.B. did a mixtape.
Yeah, that boy took me around the world with him on the mixtape. Yeah.
Talk about, open up about that, dog.
Man, nigga B.o.B. showed me so much goddamn love, it was a shame, man. And he just had mentioned it on a show, some shit he was on. And man, that man got my information, found out where I was, and invited me, every time he did a show, I went with that nigga, man. That nigga took me with him, it paid me and everything, man. I'm just on stage with him like a hype man, you dig what I'm saying? Man, we went by 8, 9 shows, man. Nigga B.o.B. showed real love. He was the first nigga that showed some real love.
Man, speaking of like rappers, man, I saw you in videos with like T.I., Jeezy, but that's around the time of the fame from the film.
Yeah.
Have you still maintained relationships with rappers since things kind of died down?
Yeah. I'm talking about, man, it's so many new niggas who done hit the street, done hit the rap game. They got them and spit my name in a song or shout me out. It's a shame, man. I'm talking about, I got goddamn most shout out in most songs ever. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about that for real. We sat up and counted about 60 different songs that we just heard where niggas said the Bluff or Curtis Snow or said something I said. You know what I mean? Yeah. All them niggas who I fucked with, who came through, I still, fuck with them from time to time when I run into them or whatever, but I don't kick it with them or go around them and then like that.
No, for
you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm still cool with them. Me and T.I. still cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, aside from the West Side players, was there any like well-known rappers that came out of Vine City out the Bluff?
Man,
around that time?
Shit, just Ralo, but he hadn't really just blew like that, like he is now. But it wasn't really no more heavyweights that came from right here where we at, you know what I mean? They were really rapping like that. It was a couple guys from around the way, but they weren't directly, you know what I mean? Like right from here like I am, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So let them know where we just pull up to, bro.
Man, we just pulled up to the world-renowned liquor store, man. You know what I mean? This is where I filmed, you know what I mean? Half of everything, yeah. Say, hey, man. Getting a little work in, man. Getting a little work in. Yeah, man, this is where everything got filmed at right here, really. You know what I mean? This is where it all started, the platform, you know what I'm saying? From here to at the top right here, where I used to stay, where the school at. You know what I mean? You all right, Bo?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yes, indeed.
He said, so this still, what section is this?
Oh, well, we are now in the Bluff.
We officially in the Bluff.
We're officially in the Bluff, baby. James P.
James P. Broadley.
Indeed.
Say James P. Broadley.
Yes, indeed. The original James P. Broadley did the Bluff and crossed that street is Vine City.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
That close.
Yes, indeed.
But you said back in the day, it was kind of like a little tension.
Boy, what? Yeah. I told you, Bluff couldn't walk through Vine City. Vine City couldn't walk through the Bluff. They already know it, man. You know what I mean? Straight the fuck up.
Man, for sure. So you say Curtis Snow out here in real life, man.
Hey, man, dead for real, man. You know what I mean?
Man, you had mentioned so Ralo in particular. You said he was the only one.
Yeah, who were rapping and trying to make something happen for real. You know what I mean?
So you saw him before his rap career took off?
Yeah. He used to come through my spot and goddamn it sell me CDs and DVDs when he was a young jit. You know what I mean? He stayed hustling. He been hustling ever since. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'll talk about it. Man, I heard him say in an interview that he knew. I guess did you have a brother that was named Snow?
Yeah,
He knew the Snow before you talk about that?
Yeah, man, my brother, he died. He didn't die. He got shot right there on that corner right there. Antonio James Snow, that's his name. He was goddamn in the street way worse than I was, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn it, he had a lot going on, had a couple traps, his name was ringing, you know what I mean? That's why a lot of people say that, the real Snow, the big Snow. But he was younger than me, but he was just bigger than me, you know what I mean? Yeah, but he had his shit together and goddamn it, you know what I mean? He had a name for himself. I ain't gonna say it was no nothing to be proud of, you know what I mean? But he did his thing. He just didn't take no shit, you know what I mean? So it was like, you know, a lot of people, you know, they feared him, you know what I mean? He was a big nigga and he ain't play no game.
Yeah.
And goddamn, he had more enemies than friends, you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, goddamn, rest in peace, my brother. Hey, my brother, what's happening?